We're at Splendour, and it's the best weather ever. It's the best ever.
This is the 13th Splendour in the Grass. It's an annual event. This year we've got 25,000 people here and 15,000 of those are camping on site. We've got about just under 80 bands performing across 3 days, 3 main stages and a whole bunch of other smaller stages and venues.
Hey!
Yeah, this is the first year at North Byron Parklands, and we're really excited to be here. It's been a big effort to get it all ready, and it's looking fantastic, and just really, really stoked to finally put the event on here.
Well, it's a new site, so I think it's it's always, when you consider that it was a paddock and it transforms to this space, it's been a tough year, but we have a really dedicated group of people who are committed to make a great event, so that's what's happening.
Good, loving it.
Splendour is a really sort of mixed audience. It has everyone from sort of younger people to early 30s. It always spans a really wide spectrum, the audience. The music is programmed in a way that there's acts that sort of the cutting edge newest acts out there, as well as more established acts. So it really does draw a really diverse crowd.
I'm from Melbourne. It's cold and wet all the time, so being in Byron is the best. We're not even in Byron. I don't know where we are.
Sydney.
Newcastle, Melbourne.
Live in Lismore.
Sydney.
Melbourne.
Mount Isa.
I'm from Brisbane. I'm from the Gold Coast now. Same.
I am from Adelaide, but I live in Melbourne at the moment, and I painted the entranceway to the festival. Me and a mate from my studio spent 7 days of nights painting the tunnel. It was hard work. I never want to do it again. Splendour have been really generous, and they're prepared to support, I think, bigger projects rather than scattergun a whole lot of small projects, and I think that probably has a greater impact on the whole festival.
So we cover everything from sort of sound to projection to sculpture to painting, and we really try and provide opportunities for all sorts of mediums.
Very good, thank you, Defence, thank you very much, be seated. And silent. Guilty!
Well, we've been developing this program now for nearly 10 years, so Splendour's always had an arts component, and we continue to grow, and we've had partnerships with the Australia Council, and we have a strong partnership with the Lismore Regional Gallery, and we work closely together to support certain projects.
Yeah, Lismore Regional Galleries have been working with Splendour in the Grass to present this work by Bennett Miller called Barn Raiser. Bennett's an emerging, well, I guess he's sort of a bit beyond emerging now, but he's a Western Australian-based artist who's been doing a lot of, I guess, site-specific works using animals a lot of the time, but this time he's working with people for the first time. So I guess the idea for this was to present this community of industrious people who are sort of doing a lot of activities over the duration of the festival, and sort of really showing that sense of industriousness and pitching that against, the festival, which is pretty much counter to that whole sense of industriousness. Everyone's just here to have a great time and not do too much at all productive. So that's sort of the aim of this work, and it's been a sort of fantastic community of people that's really been gathered around this art projects.
The craft tent is the first craft tent for Splendour in the Grass. So this is a bit of a suck and see event to see if it was going to happen and work, and it's just been completely busy all day. It's been wild. So it's a little bit quiet at the moment. We're in between workshops. We've got bands coming in to run the workshops, and we've got Frankie Magazine and Spotlight are over there helping us. They're doing Mend It Like Beckham's.
We're free mending for different, what do you call these, fashion crises? Yeah. Wardrobe malfunctions, that would be it.
I think it's been pretty overwhelming because really you don't get much stuff for free these days. So they expect you to come in and pay for workshops. But it's really, people are doing the bands as well, doing it out of the goodness of their heart and giving up their time. And we're giving them all the glitter they can play with.
This festival recognises the importance that art plays and especially how it provides that diversity and experience, you know. And I think Splendour is doing that in many ways now with the forum and Show and Tell and Splendour in the Craft and those sort of things. So I think you know, the festival's aiming to provide a much broader experience than just the music.
Loving life, loving life.